Like many couples, Nazi and I often will end the day watching movies or TV, and it's a really nice and relaxing way to sort of end the day. But because our days are busy, we're usually tired at the end of the day, and sometimes or even often, one of us will fall asleep during the movie, and we'll either have to stop and pause till next time, or even if we make it through the whole movie, we're usually completely ready for bed afterwards. And so we don't really get to talk and enjoy the movie that we just watched. And this last Sunday, I woke up in the morning and there was this movie I wanted to watch. And so I sort of said, "What do you think about a morning movie?" And so at 7 in the morning, we went to the living room and we put on Crazy Rich Asians and we watched it together. And we were full of energy because we just sort of gotten up with no chance that we were going to fall asleep during the movie. And we got to see it with fresh eyes. And in fact, you know, we watched the movie very, very differently because I remember there's this one scene where the girl finds out that the guy is really rich. And and as soon as this is sort of dawning on them, Nazi's like, "Oh, and she's wearing that dress." And I'm like, What's wrong with the dress? It's a pretty dress." And she's like, "It's not a fancy enough dress." And in fact, in the movie, very shortly after saying it, the lady was like, "What? In that dress?" And so I get to see all these things that I would otherwise miss if it wasn't for the fact that we're both there and we're both alert, and we're able to sort of enjoy the movie at a different level because we're no longer sort of passively taking it as a way to relax and much more actively engaging in it as a source of sort of enjoyment and experience. And so maybe it's because it was the morning, or maybe it's just because we did it at a time that isn't normal for us, so it just broke what our normal patterns were. But it was really enjoyable to do. And I would encourage you, if you find yourself often watching stuff together and falling asleep to it, maybe try to break that pattern every once in a while. Take a more active role. Try a morning movie.